I want to talk about the guy who, I got to be honest, I'm trying to be an unbiased reporter, but he's my favorite player on the 49ers, Brandon Aiyuk. What do you, first of all, let's start with his rookie year. What do you think he can improve on from last season, and what do you think he can do to take that next jump up in the NFL?
He, it's with him. It's tough to decipher sometimes because you have to kind of take into account who the quarterbacks were. You know, outside of Garoppolo, he didn't really get a lot of time with Garoppolo, and the few throws that he did have um, weren't great. I mean, Garoppolo had the one deep shot where Ayuk got wide open and Garoppolo threw him out of bounds after he caught it. So, I think he's going to be a guy who's going to have to fight to get yards after the catch and show that he can be that guy. He didn't have a lot of that opportunity last year, so we know he can do it based on what we've seen in his college tape. But in the NFL, it's been tough because he hasn't had a quarterback that could place the ball in an area for him where he could catch and run. All the end arounds, things like that, that's all fun in the moment, but I want receivers, and I think Shanahan does too, and the fans should want this. You want guys that are going downfield as receivers. Save that other stuff for a rainy day when you need to pull it out of your bag and, not have your receivers running reverses and end arounds and tap pass fly out of the backfield, because you don't have a quarterback that can push the ball. So he really, hopefully, will be able to showcase some of that and find ways to get yards after the catch, after the quarterback throws him a good ball.
Yeah, and kind of the one thing when I did my film breakdown of Ayuk about a month-ish ago now on my YouTube channel was that the one thing that really stood out was the ball placement and how tough it was and how just impressed I was with his ability to adjust in the air, his balance, his body control, that kind of stuff. Just watching this guy, like, man, if he just had a quarterback who could give him better ball placement.
You're watching this guy get open, and I think one of the best games to watch this is the Buffalo Bills Monday night game. I think he was going up against who's Trey White.
Right.
He abused Trey White on a few of those press releases. Ayuk, he's just so skilled at getting open off the line. But then you get, throws where he does get open. The Jimmy throw in the New England game throws him out of bounds. The game again in the Saints, Mullen makes him dive for it. So he's just not getting a lot of those opportunities to be a receiver after the catch.
I think there was even that one from Seattle. It was like maybe a deep crossing route where it's pretty much a touchdown and Ayuk has to adjust, and instead it's like a regular 25, 30-yard gain, and he just had to adjust on the fly and just to be able to get the ball. But if you look, he had open grass right in front of him, and if he just gotten it in stride, that's 6 points right there. So I feel like with the improvement, hopefully at the quarterback position, you hope both quarterbacks don't get hurt, right? But hopefully there is that level of improvement there where even if he is playing with Jimmy Garoppolo and it's not Trey Lance, that there's going to be more consistency, and it's not going to be such like you were saying, they don't have to manufacture touches for Ayuk as much as they did last season, especially.
Yeah, I hope not. I don't want to see receivers taking a push pass out of the backfield, not with the quarterback they have. And even if Jimmy starts, man, like if he's having as great a camp or as good a camp as everyone says he is, I want to see him push the ball a little more down the field too. I mean, we need to see these things, especially from someone like Garoppolo. Otherwise, what's the point of him starting week one? I mean, run Debo and Ayuk downfield and let Garoppolo. Let's see if Garoppolo can do that. Stop getting the yardage on a pass play that should count as a run play.